Hello everybody, it's Howdy Harmonica. Before the video begins, I do want to get some things out of the way. Number one, please don't harass anyone in this video. Don't harass Glitterpop, don't harass Jesus Bunny, bunnyjesus, whatever. Don't harass Beminal. This is just me clearing my name and debunking some allegations made about me. And even if they do, quote-unquote, deserve to be harassed, which, quite frankly, I don't think so, harassing people still is pretty pathetic, and you shouldn't do it no matter what. And if any of my in real life friends are watching this, hey guys, I really want you to click off. I do not want my in real life to be mixed up with all my vulnerable internet mumbo jumbo drama shit. So if you respect me and my wishes, please click off now. Without further ado, let's get into the video. The first person we're going to talk about is bunnyjesus, or Daisy, or Agent. I'm not sure what they prefer to go by. I'm just going to say bunnyjesus or Daisy because that's what I've been referring to them as in private and just talking to them in general. The first thing I want to talk about is Daisy's blatant transphobia. I don't want to assign any labels or push anything, but it is abundantly clear that they see gender identity as a privilege. They think, oh, you're a bad person, I'm not going to respect you, I'm not going to respect your pronouns, I'm going to blatantly disregard you, and quite frankly, I don't see the point of that. If you're going to look at some cis, fat, fucking blonde, fat American man who shot his family and be like, oh yeah, that's a woman, that doesn't make sense, does it? So why would you do that to a trans person? I'd really want to know that. In the call-out video that Daisy made, they were like, oh, I'll try my best to use gender-neutral pronouns, but I might slip up and use he, him, when it says nowhere that Julie is comfortable with they, them, or blatantly not he, him, that's for sure. So why is it so hard to say she? I really don't understand that. It is not that hard to say she. Go on, say it with me. She. I don't want to talk down to you or do any of that shit, but you're making it kind of impossible to not want to do that. I also want to touch on Daisy's usage of Julie's dead name. They say it in the sense of, oh, but I want to do it for legal reasons so people know who to report. First of all, you could, not that you should be saying it anyway, you could have just said it once at the beginning if you were so concerned about that. But it's obvious you weren't. You said it continuously through the video. It's not that hard to say Julie. It's not that hard to even say Pokin or Wenton. Any of that. No, you chose to use her dead name for no reason. No reason at all. I'm trying to find the reason. Over here? Under there? No, don't see it. Where's the reason? Go on, tell me. Come on. Tell me where the reason is. Come on. I did find this comment that touched on it really well, so I'm just gonna read this out. Credits to whoever commented this. I'm trying to find it on the video as we speak, but it must have gotten deleted. I'm not sure because I cannot find it right now. Dead naming is transphobia. I don't think theying or heing her needs to be known to anyone, and I think you only needed to say that legal name as a footnote once, not actually referring to her as to use your own words, a name they go by. Your justification is flimsy. Nowhere is they in any of her pronouns anywhere. I don't care if they're neutral. I don't care if they're not directly misgendering. Because if you were a trans man and I only refer to you as they, let alone she, that's transphobia. Admit it. I'm sure you wouldn't like that. If there are bigger problems at hand and you had a week to make this, it isn't hard to call her a woman. Sloppy job. And I do agree with this comment immensely. Even if you messed up and said her dead name or said the wrong pronouns, this was a video. This wasn't a live stream. You could have easily went back, fixed it, and put it out. No one would know the difference. No one would know that you did that because it was so easy to get right and you still managed to fail. And I'd like to imagine you're an ally. You know, no one makes furry animation memes and are homophobic. Well, not that I know, but, you know. And at the start of your video, if I'm remembering correctly, you said, if you're in the comments, use she, so I don't get harassed. It was something on that line, so you don't look bad or something. I don't know. I don't care to go back and watch it. I don't want to give you more views, so tell me, if you wouldn't have gotten harassed, would you make that statement? Would you say, hey guys, let's use she? No, I don't believe you would. I believe you to be like, yup, hee. Literally. And I would want to touch on how they handled privacy in all of this. In the original video, they said, oh, I'm gonna blur out the victim's name because I don't want them to get harassed. If you look in the video description, oh, what's that? They name dropped him? Oh, that's too bad. And hey, I got name dropped too. What? That's crazy, guys! I'm gonna touch more on that in the next section, but publicly, bashing a 13-year-old to an audience of 11,000 people? Oh, no. That's not good at all. And they mentioned that I pushed Vemnol to kill himself. Literally, all I did was comment on his community post about him saying, I'm gonna end it. And I said, oh no, that'd be terrible. Because we were going through a flame war at the moment. He was saying bad things, I said bad things. It was like a fucking food fight. You throw a burger at me, I throw a hot dog at you. But no, apparently I'm some evil fucking monster telling people to go kill themselves. That's nice. Yep, that's how I imagined my teens to be going. And also, in Daisy's original video, in the description, before I asked them to edit it, which they did very reluctantly, they're like, oh, fine, whatever. They said, I don't remember it clearly because, quite frankly, I was having a schizophrenic meltdown at the time. Blech. And it was like, I really want to, not call out, reprimand Zom Kitty and Howdy Harmonica, because they said, especially Zom Kitty and Howdy Harmonica, and then they put, the thing where you don't end a sentence, comma, whatever, I think it's a comma, whatever, and they said, they sent rape threats, after mentioning 2 people, and when I asked about it, asking when did I send rape threats, they said, I was talking about Zom Kitty, especially. Now, if you heard someone mention 2 people, and then you're like, oh, they sent death threats, rape threats, whatever. I'm not scripting this. I'm not retaking this. And be like, oh, they both must have sent the rape threats, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, apparently I was insane for thinking that, though. So when I asked them to change it, they were like, they were kind of fucking mean about it. They were like, oh, I meant Zom Kitty. They clearly didn't read it right. Dude, even though they is a, gender-neutral term, it's still used for multiple people. I hope you know that. You know that, right? It's still used for multiple people. So why would you think it's so insane that I asked you to change it because I don't want rape, threader pinned on me? What? Why would I wish that upon someone when I've dealt with it? The fuck? No fucking sane person would think that. What's wrong with you? I'm now gonna touch on Vemnol, whatever. Like I said before at the start, this is no harassment in any way. I just want to clear my name about this and speak my piece and how I feel about this whole situation. Don't harass them. Don't harass bunnyjesus. Don't harass gittlerpop. I know that's insane. Don't harass a serial groomer. Yes. I don't want more drama. I just want my voice out there, and I want to debunk some things made about me. Okay? Let's move on to the next section. At the time of recording this happened a day ago, so this is fairly recent, so this situation is still ongoing, and Vem has been spreading claims that I've been, quote-unquote, harassing him. I'm not going to name who came up in my DMs asking about it because they didn't know about any of this. They've been very civil to me, and we're still having an ongoing conversation about this whole thing. So don't try and find out who it is. You're not going to find it. You're not going to find it, bud. So I'm just going to talk about this for a second. So the whole situation started when me, Kitty, Julie, and a few of our other friends, I don't know if they want to be named, so I'm just going to keep my mouth shut on that one. We were all making a group chat, and we were fucking playing Rainbow Friends. What serious situation would we be playing Rainbow Friends? And as we were calling, we were like, dude, we should invite some people to play Roblox with us. And we were like, yeah. So one of us, I'm not going to name who, because I don't want them to get harassed. They don't deserve to get harassed. They didn't do jack fucking shit. They invited them because at the time, me and Kitty Zone were friends with him. Earlier on in the day, me and them were talking civilly, even friendly to an extent. So imagine my surprise when I got off the call. Vem blocked me, and I had someone up in my DMs asking me why I was harassing him. Keep in mind, he could have left at any fucking time. He didn't even leave on his own. We kicked him out of the group chat. He didn't say once he was uncomfortable. He stayed in the call by his own choice. We didn't force him. We didn't say, oh, if you don't stay in the call, we're gonna fucking shoot your puppies. No, he was laughing. He was having a good time by what we saw. He didn't say once, hey guys, I'm uncomfortable with this, or hey guys, I don't really like this. Can we please leave? No, he didn't say jack fucking shit. So why is he switching up all of a fucking sudden, being like, oh, yeah, Harmonica's fucking evil. Harmonica loves to harass me. I'm just a little victim. Again, even though I'm acting all angry and, like, quote-unquote mocking them with this tone of voice I'm using, don't harass them, okay? If I get one of you motherfuckers in my comments being like, oh, them just got death threats because of you, I'm gonna fucking lose it. I'm gonna say this one more fucking time. Don't harass them. And them, if you're watching this, I really want to know, why are you spreading these claims about me? We were fucking chill, not even a few hours ago. Why are you switching up so tremendously? Why do you want to act like a victim so bad? You could have left. We didn't force you to stay in the call. You jumped in the call. You stayed in the group chat. You stayed in the call. We didn't ask you about the situation at all, I believe. No, we didn't. We were asking to play Roblox. We were just having a good time. No, okay, apparently we're evil for that. Okay. My mistake, blood. It's so easy to leave. You just click the little button, and then you see the button that says, leave group chat. Oh my god, it worked. I'm away from the stressful situation. Man, if I only did this earlier and didn't spread claims that a 13-year-old was harassing me. Yay! I don't want to speak more on Bem because honestly, he's just pissing me off. He's pissing me off at this point. Why? You just want to be special. I'm sorry, Bem. I'm sorry. I want to be nice to you. I want to be your friend. But you obviously don't want that if you're spreading these claims about me. You want to be special. You want to have a reason to complain. You could have left at any time. You could have said something. You didn't say anything. You didn't say anything. You could have left at any time. We kicked you out of the group chat. We didn't force you to stay. So why do you want to act special? Why do you want to act so unbelievably special that you just want to harass a bunch of 13-year-olds? That's cool. That's nice. I'm gonna give that a thumbs up. You ready? Boom. Thumbs up. That's great, Vem. That's great. And when Vem did leave the call, like 15 minutes later, didn't say a fucking word for those 15 minutes. The 15 minutes, he was making jokes. He was laughing. Oh. So I was informed after he left that he was playing Fortnite on a stream. Oh my god. Wow. So you weren't uncomfortable. You didn't leave because you were uncomfortable. You left because you wanted to play Fortnite. I'm not mad at you for that. Play Fortnite all you want. But why are you spreading these fucking claims? Why do you want to be special? You are not a saint. You are not a saint, Bem. You are not a saint. I would have no problem. I'd have no problem with you if you would just stop spreading so much shit and acting like a victim. I'm not downplaying your, abuse, whatever. I'm not downplaying that. I'm downplaying what you're fucking doing as of now, what you did yesterday, what you did last night. It hasn't been a full 24 hours yet. And even when I was informed that you just ditched and left to play Fortnite, I didn't care. I didn't fucking watch the stream. Why would I care? I was playing Rainbow Friends with my friends. Oh wow, I have a life. Apparently not to Ben though, because he thinks he can just spread all this shit about me and I won't fucking speak up. So, we're just gonna roll with that. The last situation I want to talk about isn't Glitterpop didn't do this directly, but I do believe he sent one of his friends after me. So, not, like, I think it was a few days ago at this point. I don't know. Life has just been blur as of lately. And they were like, his username was graceful is an N-word, so that's cool. That's a cool username you got there, buddy. I don't even like graceful, but that's a bit far, don't you think? So, and their profile picture was a butthole. Thought I might mention that, you know, I don't want to see that. My 13-year-old eyes didn't want to see that, but, you know, who cares, right, guys? And they were like, fucking, hey, delete those fucking videos you made about Glitterpop right now. And then I said, what are you gonna do, bunk? They were like, I'm gonna post your pictures to Skibbity Farm. I'm gonna find your docs. If you guys know what Skibbity Farms are, you know that isn't good. You know Skibbity Farms isn't good. So let's have a little thinking moment. If this is one of Glitterpop's friends, as he claimed, and he said he's gonna post my pictures, a wink, pictures to Skibbity Farms, let's think for a moment. Who could have given him those pictures? Was it Glitterpop? Maybe. He had access to those pictures. He has a lot of those pictures from when I was 12 years old. Wow, that's great. I love that. So that means little Glitterpop Tyler, oh no, is sending my nudes around. That's great, guys. Isn't it great? Oh boy, I'm so happy right now. Yep, that's basically all I wanted to talk about. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. By the way, before the video ends, maybe if I didn't say this enough, don't harass anyone mentioned, please,